Hello? Fortnite. Fortnite. We're playing Fortnite, guys. Welcome back to the Friday Fortnite stream. Can't get enough of this Fortnite. I love Fortnite. Been playing Fortnite for about 4 years now. It's a pretty good game. Pretty good game. Yeah, let's just jump into this Fortnite. I heard they added the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. They also added Kratos from PlayStation, God of War. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Always nice to have crossovers and the best game ever made. So make sure you donate so I can get some V-Bucks. Get those epic, what do they call them? Victory Royales? Then VRs? What is this? Gliding challenge. This is where you jump off the battle bus. Gliding challenge. Pretty sure you have to, jump off the battle bus and glide to very specific locations in order to get them V-Bucks. No, we're playing Genshin Impact. I have a secondary team going on right now because I'm getting ready to do Spiral Abyss, but I am doing that later. So maybe I'll get my main team back right now. Or not my main team, but my good team.
We may leave at any time.
We got Jean. We got Fischl.
The threads of your fate lie in my
I think
hands.
I'm not gonna put Child in my team because apparently Child is coming up in the story, which is why he's in the thumbnail. Chang Yun. And I'll keep Shanglin for now. How's everyone though? Happy Friday. We are done with school and work. Hopefully. Right? Wait, forget the ending of the last stream. I don't know which stream you ended on last time. I mean, I don't think I didn't stream yesterday. It's 2 days ago. Is Jean still sick? No, I don't think so. She's all better now. Let's see. Where am I? Quests. We're doing the story. Forget all this other stuff. I already played a little bit on my own time. I can do the commissions later, I guess. What is this? Oh, Shinkyu. Nah, we're gonna progress in the main story. Why not that? What's up, everybody? Have I unlocked Child's story yet? No, I think I need to be like level 36. I'm only level 35 right now. Oh no, you need to be level 40 for Zhongli and what's his face? Child. Mona's story, level 38. You gotta play that once it comes out. When is Mia posting her next video? That's a good question. I wish I knew. Alright, so I think we're gonna go say what's up to Ningguang right now. So let's go up this mountaintop. Can I get Venti? I don't think so. I think you have to have the banner active. I don't know. I have Jean, Klee, Child, and Zhongli. Wow, you have 4 legendaries. Wow, you're so cool. You're so cool. Not jealous at all. Let me see. I don't know why my stream is laggy. Maybe it's because I'm on the preview. I still haven't figured out why my game is a little not smooth, but it's good enough. You can't get characters from the story. What do you mean? I do not know what's going on. I just hear a lot of like things cracking. What is happening? Ah! I don't want to cook. We can't cook during battle. Alright. So yesterday I didn't stream, but I did play, and I was boosting all my talents because I forgot to level up my talents. So now I just do like way more damage. Which is super nice. I keep pressing C to drop down because that's how you do it in Call of Duty. But in this game it's just the character select screen. Let's see. I don't think I can make it up this. I'm going to fall until I can rest. Okay, we're going up. Could climb up. Alright, the story.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Alright. So let's see. Floating palace. Search for a way up the chamber.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Alright. Let's see. What? It just disappeared right before my eyes. What's going on? Cool.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan, then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there! Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea! Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
No thanks, I don't have a death wish.
Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe. Oh, that's right! Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Alright, so head over to the Guizhong Ballista. So do I have to actually shoot myself up there or something? Paimon is the name of a demon. Yeah, I read that somewhere. Kill this big guy. Bruh. You do so much damage now.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Will I try Razor eventually? I have Razor in my second team. What do I do here?
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
We're just passing through.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
We haven't explained the invitation yet. Whoa, it's Kowalski.
Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Oh. Aren't these like just regular Leeway soldiers? And we're just gonna go kill them? That's kinda weird. Razor's probably better than Chongyun, but I don't want to have Official and Razor on my team. So that's why I put Razor in my other team.
Forth, my blade! Spirit blade! Attack! Take the target alive!
My royal.
Rested.
Why are there so many of these guys?
Nice and spicy.
Are we just enemy of the Leeway State now?
Race you.
Take the target alive!
Take the target alive, but I'll kill you, I suppose.
Stop! What's all this about?
Ska-ching!
Lady Kuching,
Cooking.
these two strange people
Cucking.
suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
We're just looking for the way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
Hey.
Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Lilia Qixing. Who are you?
I'm a 5-star character.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh.
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler.
Thank you, Mia.
You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in
AR-35.
Tianhan Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
We
Just
already
call me
know her
Kuji.
last name.
I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it.
Oh, what's up, Philip?
This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not
How's it
share
going?
it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
She's very classy.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good
A lot of
listener,
spam
traveler.
today.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't
Kurt,
worry.
oh, it's my wife.
Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's
Do you have her, Kurt?
mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber is the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But, wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Alright.
I need her so
you can
bad.
decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Bye. I have Child and Jean.
Tianheng may not respect
Child's
the
pretty
gods,
good,
but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So,
but he's not as
what
cool as
should we
Diluc, I
give to
think.
Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar frosted slime. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope. But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Paimon just wants money and treasure. Yeah, Jean's pretty cool. She is all about damage, and she has a lot of health, and she's a healer, so I guess she just does everything. Look for ingredient. Look for the ingredients Paimon needs. Okay. Zhongli, I've only used him in the trial because I didn't get to roll him, sadly. I think 3 days ago was my demise on stream. I wasted 10,000 primo gems, and all I got was a duplicate gene at 75 rolls. That was my pity roll, a duplicate gene. What the heck? That's the worst pity roll I've ever heard of. Jean just like says, get out of the way. She don't take shit from anyone. 10,000 primo gems just for Jean. Can someone do the math on that? How many dollars is that? Like, disregarding the bonus. I know I got it from the bonus, but... Like, I got a lot of gems from the bonus, but... Without the bonus, how much money would that be? I feel like... It's close to $100 or something, I don't know.
Look at that slime. It looks crystal clear. Very delicious.
Do we just eat slimes in this world? Tasty slime condensate. Okay. Alright. Alright. Get down here. What else do I need? And you only got Dilute Sword. I mean, the Wolf's Gravestone is still pretty badass. Does every like 5-star character have like a special sword or like a special
Or
weapon?
is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
It sounded like someone calling for help.
It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh.
Bruh, these people just capture. On the bright side, when he does get Dilute, he'll have the sword ready for him. Yeah. Just put you know, $2,000 more in. Easy.
Swear by my sword. Oz, reveal thyself.
I hope this frame rate issue is like a GPU thing because I just my friend just helped me buy a 3070, so my graphics are gonna be boosted. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Cage key. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna free this guy after I get these flowers. Alright, open up. Give me the loot.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it.
Legendary
Well,
antiques.
As long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Legendary artifacts.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
I imagine that eating sugar frosted slime, you gotta kind of like slurp it. Low key, I kind of want to see Ningguang slurp that thing. ASMR. Slurp ASMR. My ears! You guys like it. Oh no, frozen. In the water. Oh, that's not good. Why do I do that thing? Chong Yun, you ruin everything. He only eats raw food. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's see. Go to Mingxing Jewelry. I can just teleport there. I had headphones on. Please stop the slurping. I mean, it's pretty irrelevant to my content. It's a Genshin Impact stream when I'm an animation channel. Maybe not everybody's a weeb on YouTube.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's all...
Yep.
Will it
It's
do?
great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
That was weird.
Sure, please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations too.
Woohoo! It
Ooh.
looks beautiful!
That does look kind of good. It looks like one of those raindrop cakes. You guys ever see one of those before?
Now that we've put all
Or
that we've
teardrop
got into this box,
cakes?
let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Cool. Alright. Okay, she's here. Look for the guide to the Jade Chamber. Uh-oh. Can I climb up here? Let's see. Where am I going? I like your avatar, thank you. Guess we just gotta climb. Man, I just got chills. This music. This music's too good. Alright. Hello. Hello, mister.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
What? He's like, what?
How many would you like?
Oh, what the heck?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please,
Ah,
use
Paimon's
this
very
to ascend
wise.
to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
That is me.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Oh, is Kuching not coming? Oh, it's Ningguang. The legs. Okay.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Nice place, this Jade Chamber.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day,
Nice.
I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
This Tien Quan does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you.
Ah,
As
Jean.
such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Whoa. What does that even mean? We also ran into the Yu Hong not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
She knows all.
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were
She
you?
uses her magic mirror.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Keqing said that the Qixing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Whoa! Changyun's my stand-in traveler. Because he's not in the story, I
believe
think.
that you've heard of the Archon War.
Archon War.
Many
Rings a bell.
gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by
Whoa.
Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue. But the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why hide the Exuvia then? I don't even know what an Exuvia is at this point.
That day at Eugene Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Is it him? It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two
It's
talking
child.
about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, This way.
Her voice actress isn't too bad. Enter the Jade Chamber's premises. Pretty sure an Exuvia is the corpse of the dragon. Oh, okay.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
That's alright. Do I just sit down here, Ningguang? Can I splash in your pool? I'm all wet.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play,
Oh.
our enjoyment comes
We're
first.
playing.
Naturally.
Is that what I think it is? What is it?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
I'm all wet.
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
What's so legendary about this wall?
That's because even the
Oh yeah, the people.
storytellers are
The
talking
story
about
part,
it.
yeah.
Everyone's after a piece of paper from that
The
wall.
paper.
It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets.
It's full of secrets.
But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust.
Imagine thinking you're special.
But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching,
Well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy, I'd go with Kuking and her skepticism of the divine. Okay, well, whatever.
you'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling.
I would.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors?
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Always after the treasure. She's always going for the
Alright.
bread.
I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please,
Bruh.
and you may take it with you.
Do you have any legendary items?
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall.
Oh, wow.
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail.
Oh my gosh.
Just imagine how much
She's
more
such a...
untorn sheet would sell for.
I love how she jumps up like that.
Let's grab
So
one, the
awkward.
biggest one.
Really? Can I just take one? Pick a piece of paper snow. Yo, are there any swords in here? Dang it. Alright.
easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here.
It's a treasure map.
Ooh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich.
Paimon's
Let's see
insane.
what's written over here.
What does
Sigil
Paimon even
of
need money for?
permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Chising spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of
Bruh,
Permission...
Paimon's voice actress must be tired.
wonders what they're up to.
There's a lot of dialogue.
Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's
There
still more
is.
for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go
It's
there?
all unfolding a little too perfectly. It's a trap! No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what
She
she
needs apple
says for
juice.
ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh,
How's there this much
let's look at the
dialogue?
place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good.
How's there this much dialogue for Paimon? How? How did they write all this? Why? And why did they write all of it? Is this padding? Is this padding? Is this what padding is? Alright. Let's get out of here. I just want to kill stuff! Paper snow. Wait. Head to the location. Oh, this is the exit. Alright. Ah! Alright. Please, let us fight some enemies. Let us fight Child. Has there even been a proper boss battle in this game? I don't even know. The dragon. The dragon and the wolf. There's only been two. Whoa! Oh, look at all those Geo statues. Why are there so many bad guys? Too many.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of
Yeah.
And they look really mad at us too.
Die, fat guy. Ooh. Ah, okay. Ice does so much damage against electric shield.
By royal decree.
Cool. What is this guy? Wait, what the heck? This is a wizard? Oh. I didn't know he could do that. Oh, he teleports too. What's good against Earth? Just any claymore, I guess? Cool. I need to remember to get these. Oh, okay, I didn't drop anything actually. The insignias. This child actually needs them to level up.
By royal decree.
There's more? Oh, what? I can't. That's so dumb. I can't even go across if, like, I'm stuck on a little box. It's so dumb. These fat guys are really easy now. I wonder why. They used to have, like, a lot of health. Oh, I'm about to, like, increase world level at level 36. Everything's gonna be really hard after this. So I'm at the top of my level. So they need to balance it out soon. Investigate the Fatui's research. Okay. Let's see. Is this it?
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too.
It's just in the rain.
What are they for?
Looks like they're copying the pattern on the
I
talisman.
haven't seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
I don't remember that
But
happening.
how could a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic.
Who's Cloud Retainer?
That were once used
Oh,
in
is it the
Arcane
bird?
lore to channel divine powers. Maybe the
There's too many
Fafnir
things I don't
copied the
remember.
sigil of permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew,
Seems pretty
that sounds
dangerous.
pretty dangerous.
Seems like the Fatui's up to something.
Thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The
Ooh,
last
Zhongli.
stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go, Paimon.
Yeah, I forget everything in the story because it's so boring. Or, I don't know, anime games, they have a tendency to use very large words. I remember playing Final Fantasy 13 and, like, everything that they were saying, I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about the entire time. Because they just make up words. And it's just like, what are you talking about?
Right, Pam, into the fire.
Child is a bad guy, but at least he's cute. I mean, he's alright. I feel like his character model is a little stiff. I like his voice, though. Good voice acting. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I can just teleport. What am I doing? I always do that. I'm gonna go there. Is this gonna wake up? Yep. Yep. And you're gonna go back to sleep.
By royal decree.
The combo. Cool, that was fast. My replacement 3080 sparked and started smoking when I put it in. Aw, bro. You are getting some bad stuff. My friend just bought a 3070 for me. Hopefully it doesn't have any problems. Also, did you change your power supply, your PSU? Mine's came bundled with the PSU, so I don't know if I should change it out. Is this Zhongli? Hey, Zhongli.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty.
When Paimon
and
jumps.
expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
Ningguang evil?
She said, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Zhongli's not broke, he just forgets his wallet all the time.
No respect for the divine. Indeed,
Can a broke
contrary
person
to
afford a
the
suit like that?
Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on
She's
herself
smart.
to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
Is Tian Chuan like the queen?
The Jade Chamber is only
President?
second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Emperor?
Why, Mora, of course.
Money!
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they're trying to reproduce the sigil of permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Oh.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No,
Madame Ping.
those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out.
Oh no.
Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You mean you need me to pick them?
No, I need you to sing to them.
Oh, it's that
Singing
part.
to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
It's the part where he sings Barba's song.
Really?
I saw this on
Why
YouTube.
doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll
What a
only
spoiler.
know once he starts singing.
And this is where I wish I had the female character. La da 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 da. Kira? Kira? I don't think he does the Kira.
It's time to sing.
Oh, this part is
Whenever
precious.
you're ready.
Da 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 da.
Not bad, not bad.
What happened?
Ugh.
These flowers are jumping.
Oh, that's not good.
They look really angry. Is it because you sing a song to Mondstadt that they don't understand Canalea?
Oh. We sang a Mondstadt song. Oh no, I did the wrong button. It's okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Can
The
still hear
result
Oz
seems to
in the
have
background.
surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately.
Freaking Oz, get out of here.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Ganyu.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Waifu number 36.
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face?
What's her face?
Paimon can't remember.
Greetings, Yanggu.
Yangu? Who's that? You have completely forgotten my name.
Oh no!
That reminds
It was
me.
just a meme.
How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
No,
Nope, we found the way on our own.
it isn't a secret, so perhaps you just assume we knew?
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
Ah, she's casual version
You
Ganyu.
came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it.
Oh, is she a god?
Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
I really like this person's voice actress.
The other 5,
It's really
including
fitting.
Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So
Yeah,
what
there's
do
a lot
you
of
think
talking.
This farewell.
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But
She
as
kind
an
of looks like
Adeptus,
Aqua from
I think I will eventually
Kingdom
come to grips
Hearts.
with reality. Since
But
Rex
with
Lapis
longer
has
hair.
passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin.
she's a god.
Adeptus blood flows through
She's
my
a
veins.
demigod.
I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
That explains the horns.
Well,
Oh,
let's
should
save
have
that
the old one.
conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
Bye.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the
This is a
ease
very
of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more
intricate
ways than one.
and long-winded funeral. Zhongli, you seem to be suited to working agricultural
Yeah,
development.
Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already.
Bro, he looks like he's like 28.
Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See?
Long Dong
Zhongli
Zhang.
sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Alright. So, let's see. Back towards Liyue Harbor. Whoop 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 whoop. Whoop 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 whoop. Alright. Do 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 do. It's the Fatui.
The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
What you doing here, huh?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite
I see
obstinate
a Adepti
and
coming.
hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
That ginger guy. That's a slur. Mr. You know, Mr. More money than sense.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see
Child?
the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
There's only one place he would go. I don't know where that is. I really hope I don't level up to world level 4 like right before the boss, because then I think that'll make him harder. Go to the golden house. Where's that? Oh, I don't think I've even been there before. Let's see. Oh, this way. Look at the Doge. The Doges. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I've been to this location. There's no teleporter. Ooh, fancy. This is even fancier than Ningguang's place. Or is this Ningguang's place? Oh. This is a dungeon. Is this hard? Is this the fight against Child or what?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I think it is. Wait, what the heck is
It looked
that?
impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe
Oh, it's the
they
boss.
won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Don't touch a single Mora.
Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
It's kind of like the cave in Aladdin.
But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look.
Repeat it
right?
7 times. No,
Better
is it
yet,
that hard?
Take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Paimon's still talking about money.
Oh, right.
Check on the
Back to business.
Exuvia.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something.
It got
as
nerfed.
important
It was
as
too
the
hard.
Exuvia.
Bro, I leveled up all my talents, alright? I think I'm good.
What happened?
Also, I didn't ascend to world level 4 yet. We should be good. The Millilith,
Uh-oh.
they got
Paimon
wrecked?
smells trouble. Quick, we have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Dude, it's like a weasel. Oh, no, that's... Oh, is that the corpse of Rex Lapis? A weasel. It's a dragon. Dragon corpse. Bro. Pretty nice casket.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides.
Uh-oh.
So why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Who's there?
If you were
Oh,
Fatui,
no.
I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself.
But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
How did you find out I was here?
Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
So I'm guessing all the Fatui Harbingers are gonna be like the major bosses throughout the different lands. Not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Oh.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that.
He's a bad boy.
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
Okay.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh.
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle.
Oh my gosh.
Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I can never defeat you. You're completely delusional. Bruh.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Oh snap! Oh crap! Okay, I better not die here. They nerfed it, right? Ah! We gotta use the elemental reactions. Oh no! Oh! Wait, what's the damage? Oh my gosh. Actually, that's like a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! I like have no stamina. Gotta make sure Jean has her heal. Wait! She's already dead.
Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough.
Oh wait, what the heck?
Now, show me what you can do against the might of a heart.
Gotta heal. Okay, he has different elements. Bro, too easy. Wait, what? I did not get knocked down like that.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive.
What? He can use lightning too?
But that's about as far as you'll get.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sick. Yo, his Rasengan. Oh, and he pulls out the Geo? He pulled out the Geo with the freaking Animo? That was lit. That was lit.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
That's a cool mask.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected.
Oh, wait, what?
Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now.
Oh, just like what Signora did.
see.
It's gone?
Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Whoa! Wait, so it's not there? Yeah, he still has a final form. Oh, dude, he's buffed now. What the heck? What? Tartaglia! His true form.
This is going to cost you.
Whoa! Okay, I'll probably die on this one. We gotta keep Jean alive. Whoa! That was a big drop. Oh, not Paimon! Bruh, I wish the whole game had cutscenes like this. This is so sick. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Am I winning? Did I win? Is this easy or not? Alright, I think I won, guys. It was pretty easy. Dang, they really nerfed Child. That was too easy, guys. They shouldn't have nerfed him. I'm telling you, man, I leveled up my talents.
Time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body.
I'm just too pro.
I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Yeah, I also am still level 35. So if I was level 36, he might have been harder. Dang it, maybe I should have gone to level 36. Oh well.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end.
Dude, you try to kill me?
My quest still beckons.
But we're friends? This is Pokemon?
Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
It was Ningguang!
What?
She's always up to something.
So you mean that...
Rex Lapis is still alive?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, Overlord of the Vortex.
Oh, that sounds
Who was
badass.
defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since.
Whoa.
If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Bruh. He's got the sigil of permission.
Those are sigils of permission.
See, I remember.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
I saw your research with my own eyes. You've been trying to
Indeed.
duplicate
The
them.
one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Whoa. What is happening? What the heck? The graphics. Pre-rendered cutscene. Wait, what? That thing is huge.
Let's see.
This is
Will
pre-rendered.
a nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast.
I'm getting chills, guys.
What's going on?
These cutscenes are pretty cool. What the F? Yo, do I have to fight this thing? The water serpents. What the heck?
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see
She
the
doesn't even
gatekeeper
run.
flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing?
Xiao?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade
Oh, it's
Chamber?
all the god. They're all gods or what?
The Chi scene. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, squad, squad.
Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've
Oh.
got new Millilith recruits who can't
Kuching's here
even
too?
stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop
I like
that god?
how Paimon is the one who's just like
We've already discussed this
dictating
together,
this
and our conclusion
this meeting.
is not.
What?
Not necessarily.
But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
With
One
all this
certainly
epic
could.
music in the background and it's just Paimon's voice.
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it.
Nice.
We haven't a moment to spare.
The giant
Our battle begins
crossbow.
now.
Are we just gonna shoot giant crossbow arrows at it? What? Ningguang? Ningguang with the ult? Wait, what? What? Alright, Ningguang's pretty cool. Okay, there's a whole bunch of them. What the F? This is so pretty. Bruh! That's so badass. Oh, Fatui!
They're attacking the Genshin ballista.
Oh, Kaching! The pre-rendered cutscenes.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All right. Get back. Get back, boy. Get frozen. I'm so glad that their word level's low. Where's the rest? Shoot them! Shoot them! Is there any more? Oh shoot, they're over here. No! No! I was gonna jump in front of it. Oh, ice instantly freezes them because it's raining. That's convenient. Shoot them! Pew! Dude, that's so badass. I knew you were gonna appear on this side. Yo, 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 yo! Chill, bro! Get out of here! I like how they're like showing up one at a time. Middle again?
That is Osial's divine power.
Oh shoot! It's gonna shoot a giant energy bomb at us! Whoa! Wait, what? That was a huge splash. I don't know if I can avoid that.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. These nationalized diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Oh man, are you kidding me? Stop! Stop doing damage! Oh no, these guys are healing. Forgot. Oh! Oh! No! I almost fell off. I don't know if I can. Dude, this fat guy. I hate. Oh my god.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Oh my god, they're doing so much damage to the tower. Bro, get out of here. Oh no, more fat guys. Bro, stop! It's just coming and punching it. Oh no. Alright. Okay, on that side too. Bruh. Bruh, stop the hammer! bro.
Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
Nobody's helping me fight. Where are they?
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Oh, okay, they're boosting me. All right. Oh, I'm running super fast. Yo. Yo, we get the speed boost, bro. Just to run away from freaking meteors. Am I supposed to be attacking something? I have unlimited sprint. Yee! Unlimited sprint! Woo! Woo! You wield all 3 powers at once? What the F? Bro, I'm OP.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use that stat.
Dude, I do so much damage now. What the heck? Too strong. I'm too strong. Unlimited sprint. Unlimited sprint. Dude, I like how Shangling can send out her E and her Q at the same time, and then switch out to another character. That's pretty nice. Bro, I'm just like jacked right now. I'm like on steroids.
I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Bro, I'm just like doing so much damage. An unlimited sprint. And I get my ult so fast. They die before I even realize it. I'm virtually invincible. The speed boost is pretty sick though. Just sprint. Dude, it's like two hit kills. Alright. Get him. I only had 10 seconds left. Oh, Kachi! She's trying her best.
Now we may commit ourselves fully.
What the F? Dude, there's just a gigantic explosion on my OBS. That's sick.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Bro! This is like something out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh no, not Kaching! She better not die, I swear to God. What the F? Why are we standing on a mythical platform? Bruh, Xiao can teleport?
The Guizhong ballista
yeah, he's
is
a god.
destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
Man, they really gave all the best voice actors to the people at the end
I'll
here.
sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
Oh!
What's the meaning of this?
They're gonna throw away the entire Jade Chamber.
I
What?
Traveler, lend me a hand.
What's going on? Wait, what?
For now, let us meet again in the future.
Oh! Wait, what? Traveler's that OP? Oh! That is sick! What? Whoa. The end. That's the end of the game, guys. Dude, that was sick. I hope there's more. I mean, yeah, of course there's more, but that's such a cool ending to, like, this chapter.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer.
Madam Ping.
I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small
It's a shot of her
room,
boobs.
but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire
This is a
life,
interesting
both as a
angle.
visitor and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing
It's like,
the
don't
Jade
forget
Chamber
why you
destroyed
bought
in
this
defense
game.
of Liyue
Got
means
this
much
game.
to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
We have our ways.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say?
The bird.
One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend. harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the four winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both.
Barbados?
And that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learn in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughing stock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly
Bro,
battered
they would have gotten destroyed if it wasn't for them.
Although I am a mere...
Like, completely obliterated.
I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Like, they would have been so freaking dead. She would have been dead. He would have been dead. Everybody would have been dead.
Didn't we just beat that big monster?
You didn't do shit.
Weren't you frightened, dear?
Oh my gosh.
It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When
It was
danger
like
is near,
Endgame.
Everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
The Millelith reminds me of banana guards for some reason. Yep.
Unfortunately, we
That's a
wouldn't
good
be able
analogy.
to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus.
Madam Ping should be a 5-star, yeah.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But
That'd
it
be
is
sick.
no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter.
I don't like that word.
Although our blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
They have listened to what the people have said.
Let us return now.
Why is he a human, but like all these other people are like animals?
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view,
Ningguang would do that.
is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
You can say that again.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing.
To collect all the Geoculuses!
Child wanted to unleash the god,
Oh.
so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Is he dead? Or not? Wow. I beat the game, guys.
Isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptilus Rite of Parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone.
I feel like
Let's
Zhongli
ask for him at Wangshem Funeral Parlor.
knows that he's not dead. No, he probably doesn't. Bruh. How's it gonna get better than that? That was pretty sick. Can't wait. December 23rd apparently is the new update. I don't know if that comes with a new world, but I know there is a new update. I don't know if that update is the one with the new world though. But new characters are coming, I believe. New features and character. Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life improvements. And also new characters. Okay, so 1.2 is Dragonspire. Oh wait, where am I going? Sorry, I was reading chat. I was climbing the mountain.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Zhongli? Zhongli is up to no good? So was that the ending of chapter 1? Because this is a big game apparently. I'm just curious. Yes, it was just the ending of chapter 1, and I've been playing for like a month. And I think there's 7 chapters? 7 chapters with a prologue, so 8 total. The prologue wasn't too bad, but it definitely wasn't as good as this one. I just go inside. Apparently it'll take 4 years, maybe. That's the typical lifespan of a game. Or like a multiplayer game at least.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Uh-oh. Is that Senora? Oh, shoot!
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land?
I love bringing chaos.
I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Dang, Senora is hot, though. What? What? What is this angle?
You're also one of the Harbingers?
Senora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right.
I love her design.
I imagine that it
it's
must
amazing.
have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally.
He gave us money.
Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Zhongli.
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child.
The
There'll be
angles.
Plenty of time to chat.
She's
once
so
I'm through here.
stacked,
You
dog.
remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Did he have the Gnosis the entire time? And he's gonna give it to Senora?
How sanctimonious.
So, Zhongli is actually Rex Lapis? Wait, what?
What? So you're the Lord of Geo?
Wait, what? Why am I so confused? Why didn't I see that coming?
Why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not
Am I
give it
dumb?
for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Did anyone else see that coming? Yo, what's up, Bayor?
A bit too far with that whole fake death thing. Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky.
I'm dumb.
And all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see. Am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds,
Dang, the
asking
storytelling.
myself,
Very nice.
have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
6,000 years old and he still has no money.
But as I began
He's a
to
god, he
consider
doesn't need money.
relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer, so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Interesting.
Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Okay.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
Tsaritsa.
Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
The physics! Woo!
Now then.
Signora's insane.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I'd like to know what the Cryo-Archon offered you.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
So he's not gonna tell us. Hold on.
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So Zhongli, what sort of...
One of the clauses of our contract.
Okay, so you can't tell us. No more information. This looks like a Green Gods bank. Alright, we're leaving. Something's gonna happen once we leave. So they didn't tell us anything, basically. All that dialogue, and it's just like, hey. Wait, what was that? It was too fast.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Okay, so we're still doing the funeral. Why do I always gotta climb walls in this city? Oh, it says down. Maybe I didn't need to. Alright. Let's get this show on the road.
Since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really...
Huh, you're still on that?
They didn't catch the culprit, did they?
I know who Rex Lapis really is.
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in
There
my
has to
mind.
be a Dendro character
I've heard
eventually.
that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
These common folk know nothing.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, the snake guy.
It's
He's
been
Dendro.
2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of
He's
the
cool.
incident
I
with
like
Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear...
Alright. This is the true ending.
Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial,
The truth, you
Rex
say?
Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge
I like how there's
in
4 people
baseless
here.
speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis wasn't murdered.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Where's the dead body? Go to the site of the party. Oh, it's the ladies.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon.
Oh, it's the horny girl.
Now that we have awoken from
Yinger.
our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
I mean...
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
You!
Whoa.
Imagine if, like, these 3 waifus actually ran the government. That'd be sick.
Well,
Oh!
can you help me put up some missing person posters?
He spoke! And in the end, he just wants to find his sister. Aw, that's cute. Talk to the people taking part in the rite. Aw. Too bad his sister's evil or whatever. Talk to the people taking part in the rite.
Ah, Rex Lapis. Oh, Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
He's gonna sell Rex Lapis keychains.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it.
Oh my gosh.
But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Okay. Okay. Who else is here? Look at these 3 ladies. Bruh. Madam Ping? Oh, yeah.
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
Look for Zhongli at the scene.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Ganyu?
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite? There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
I like her because she speaks a little faster than people.
Why, you. Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless?
Keqing's the best. She's like a normal person.
If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
I'll talk to you in private anytime. Okay, let's go. Oh. Alright. Hey, Zhongli. Rex Lapis is right here.
Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the 2 of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some 3rd-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do lack the mora.
Oh my gosh. You've been this way this entire time, but why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora.
He
But
can
since I've
create
chosen
money.
to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
He just chooses to be
When
poor.
I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the city of commerce,
bad money.
we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives.
Ah, if only the real world would work like that.
The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing
Seven.
your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Who's the god that rules? Who's the god who rules Inazuma?
The Electro Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is
Who?
also the shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu,
do we meet them?
People call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's North
because
Korea.
of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes, it was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Oh, he doesn't want people to have powers except for
the Animo Archon is the god of
the
freedom,
elites. Only the
and
elites can
Geo
have
Archon
powers.
is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity.
Oh.
It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm.
So she wants. Oh, then that means she's
The
like
fact that
super
even
bad.
the oldest
Super
of the seven
bad.
have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her,
I'm very
she
still.
must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
There's a lot of stuff. As for the Liyue Qixing,
The time of the Adepti
yeah,
has
what happened to
long
Ningguang?
passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Should
that
I
was a good
click
one.
all this?
Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Alright, we're just gonna do one more child.
Yeah,
It's very boring.
that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed
Do you want to do the
false
more one?
accusations.
Okay, maybe it's funny.
But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan.
Snezhnayan.
If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger,
Is that Germany?
I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there
Alright,
anything
last one.
else?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Morin Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Paimon understands that money makes the world
Yes,
go round.
This is indeed a major issue from a financial
Yes,
standpoint.
Snezhnaya is Russian. You're right.
Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common sense idea.
He has nothing.
It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time.
Doi!
Alright then. Was there anything else?
Oh
you
my
wished to know?
gosh. Zhongli really is a
Well,
dumbass with money.
I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation.
Oh.
Have patience.
So wait.
I suspect that
We're
some
doing
serendipity
Inazuma
must
next.
first come into play.
Inazuma's next. It's the next continent. Nice. It's always to be continued. Oh, sweet. I can level up. I can level up the Traveler now, even though I don't even use him. Dude, that cutscene was so sick. When he was using his Rasengan, and then he used his Geo powers on his feet. That was sick. I didn't know he could just use both. Oh, dang, I have full constellation. What the heck? The barrier created by Wake of Earth lasts 5 seconds longer. Oh, okay. And then the Starfell Sword lasts 10 seconds longer. so it's more annoying. I don't use this guy. I should though. He's a good boy. And he has a cool sharp sword. Achievements. Beat the game. Oh, what the heck? Why do I have so many? Hey, look at all these Primo Gems. Oh, a lot of Primo Gems for the end of the story. That's cool. Alright. Yeah. Get some money too. Alright. Excited to see his electro abilities. Yes, definitely. I think the one thing that I really do look forward to in this game is just to see all the powers that the main character gets. Oh, there's so many side quests. I'm probably not gonna do them on this stream today. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty good for the stream today. I mean, that's a pretty good place to end it. I know I still have like resin to spend and stuff, but I think I'm just gonna do that on my free time. I haven't eaten dinner yet. And it's been like 2 hours and 30 minutes or so, so not too bad. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it there. Now that you finished chapter 1, are you going to stream other games? Oh, that's a good question. Huh. That's a good question. I mean, I still have other story stuff to do, but I do want to play other games, because I feel like this game's alright for streaming. Maybe we'll only do like the major story stuff, because the side story stuff is pretty dull. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, prepare for Venti's side quest. It's sad. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was gonna be sad. Yeah, I would have to think about some other games. I know I wanted to play Phasmophobia on stream one day with Andrew and some other people, but yeah, maybe we can do that on like one day or something. So yeah, we'll probably play something else next time we stream. So thanks for coming, guys. We can call it a day. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.